you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Welcome to our channel. Today we have a very interesting and laugh-filled topic to discuss: the heated rivalry between Francesco Bagnaia and Jorge Martin in the hunt for the 2024 MotoGP World title. Thrilling moments on the track not only bring spectacular racing action, but also exciting behind-the-scenes drama. To make things even more exciting, Marc Marquez recently revealed that he needs to think about team orders. Will he choose to prioritize the team's interests or continue to compete fairly? With the situation heating up, we take a look at all the dynamics and strategies involved. So, get your popcorn ready and let's have a good laugh while diving into all the conflicts and surprises happening in MotoGP 2024. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other interesting content. Let's go! And here's the full news. The race for the 2024 MotoGP World title has mathematically centered on two riders, Jorge Martin and Francesco Bagnaia. Both riders are on Ducati bikes, but Marc Marquez thinks this makes things difficult for the Italian manufacturer. In an interview with British MotoGP broadcaster TNT Sports at the Thai MotoGP last weekend, Marquez explained that this year's title race is like 2023. Involving two riders both on Ducati bikes, the situation regarding team orders for the Italian brand is more difficult than if one of the competitors was a rider from another manufacturer. Marquez was asked about his involvement in deciding the championship, something he has inadvertently done before. "Of course, it's difficult, I've been involved in the past," Marquez laughed. In 2015, Valentino Rossi failed to win the world title and handed it to Jorge Lorenzo. The situation is to this day blamed on Marquez's interference. This weekend, MotoGP returns to Sepang, the scene of the infamous Rossi-Lorenzo-Marquez feud 9 years ago. Marquez has been questioned in recent press conferences about providing assistance to title-winning duo Bagnaia and Martin. However, Marquez dismissed the notion that he could offer an opinion. "In the end, as a rider, you always try to do 100% of your ability," Marquez said. "We saw at Phillip Island that if you have to make a strong move, you will." Marquez finished 11th in the 2024 Thailand MotoGP after crashing while battling for the race lead with Bagnaia. However, the Ducati position is difficult, because two Ducati riders are competing for the championship, Marquez said. "So if one is a Ducati rider and the other is a KTM rider, then it's easy to know what you need to do." Marquez said team orders are only necessary for a rider to win the title if he is not the fastest among those competing. However, the conditions with two Ducati riders fighting for the title, I think everyone will give 100% of their ability, said the six-time MotoGP World title holder. "In the end, I always say the same thing. If you have the speed, you don't need a team order. If you are the fastest out there, you don't need a team order. So, I think the fastest will win." On the other hand, former 50 cubic centimeters rider Alex Crivell spoke to Mundo Deportivo about MotoGP current events. One of them is the performance of Marc Marquez. Marquez has had many good moments in the second half of the season, winning the Aragon, Misano, and Australian MotoGP races. However, there is still the Malaysian MotoGP and Valencia MotoGP, with the world champion position still up for grabs between Jorge Martin and Francesco Bagnaia. "I don't think Marc has talked much about it, but he almost stopped racing," Crivell said. "He had a very bad time physically and psychologically. He suffered a lot. He crashed a lot of pain, diplopia, and nerves in his right shoulder. And now that he can go back to being a rider and recover the sensations that he never felt for more than 1,000 days is fantastic. He's like a kid with new boots. He's happy. Seeing Marc like that gives me goosebumps. I believe he is ready to win again, and we must respect that," said the man from Spain. Next year, Marquez will be Francesco Bagnaia's teammate in the factory Ducati team. That's true. Either it will go well or it will be a disaster. "I think Marc prepared himself a little," said Crivell. "He intimidated Pecco a little there, like a friend. He knows that it's better to start well with him to try to improve the bike and have a good season. But be careful. If Marquez is at a very high level on a lower bike, imagine him on a factory bike. They will be two great riders. If they start to get used to each other, it will increase, and I don't know who will be able to beat them, said the 54-year-old man. Regarding the competition between Martin and Bagnaia in the race for the world title this season, Crivel did not want to take sides. They are two extraordinary riders. For me, Jorge Martin has style and aggressiveness and a very high level like no other, said Crivel. I would even say that he is faster than Pecco Bagnaia. On the other hand, Pecco is a very cold and calculating guy who probably knows how to deal with pressure better. There are only a few races left. I don't know what to tell you. It's a very tough bet. I hope Martin wins because he's from his hometown and we've seen him improve. I hope Jorge wins, but I think Bagnaia will have a hard time. The nice thing is that they are very balanced.
Rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming